Hey guys, welcome back to Ballistic Performance. Today we're going to talk about budget guns and what to expect. We have a selection of four different rifles here, and we can kind of go through them one by one and see what you get for your money. First, we have a Ruger 1022. It's in 22 long rifle, semi-automatic, comes with a 10-round rotary magazine, or you can buy 25-round banana clip, if that's what you want to call it. So this gun here is not the cheapest. You can buy a Savage or a Marlin and pay probably half of what I did for this one. However, there are also models of and other models of Ruger 1022 that are twice as expensive as this one. So kind of right down the middle. It has, if I can get it in frame here, we have fully adjustable sight in the back for elevation and for windage. We have a nice fine front sight with a brass tip on it. A wood stock that I liked the feel of. The length of pull, the weight, the balance. That's what I really fell in love with for this gun. It's not the most accurate and not the cheapest, but like I said, pretty well down the middle. So we'll shoot it, we'll show you a couple of groups and how it performs. And this is the group from the 22 at about 60 yards. And you can see from our groups at about 50 yards with 5 shots of the 1022, about a 2-inch group. Certainly not breaking records, but certainly a dead squirrel. So, next on our list of budget rifles, we have a Savage Model 11 in 308. I'll try and get this a little closer to you. You can see it's got a great big, heavy bull target barrel on it. And as a budget target gun, this is a terrific entry level. It's very heavy on the front, as you can see. The stock is very cheap, very light, not the most pretty, and I'm not in love with the way it feels on my hand, but again, budget rifle. However, the AccuTrigger, if I can get close, the Savage AccuTrigger is one of the best factory triggers you can buy. Lots of times they're adjustable up to like 2 to 4 pounds and crisp with no creep. So again, as far as an entry level goes, it's got a Tang safety. It's chambered in 308, and the safety locks the bolt. So you put it on safe, you can't get it open. Put it to half cock, and you can open it up. And then of course, there's all the way forward for fire. So we'll shoot this and we'll show you a couple of entry-level target groups. The budget 308. Our next budget rifle is a high-powered rifle, the Browning A-Bolt 3 and 7mm Rem Mag. I got this rifle specifically for hunting. I wanted a flat cartridge, so one of your checklists is the rifle that you're looking at. Is it even chambered in the caliber that you're looking for? Indeed it was. Like the Savage, we have a Tang safety, just on and off. There's a little lock here. I'll stretch it out. There's a little lock right here you can push down in order to open the bolt. like the Savage. There's a little box magazine there. Come drilled and tapped, ready for a scope like they do. The stock on this gun is what I liked. The fit and finish, the length of pull, the way it felt my hand, that is what sold me on this rifle. The trigger's good, there's no creep, it's not adjustable, but it's probably 4 pounds or something, perfectly acceptable for a hunting rifle. So we'll shoot this one and see what it does. And now the Browning A-Bolt 3. Okay, and our last budget rifle is an AR platform. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P 15. It's a 16-inch barreled, for those of you that are really not in the know, semi-automatic 5.56 or 223 Remington. They come with an adjustable stock that is sharp, hard plastic, and not very nice to put your face on. They come with a mil-spec trigger, which means it's military specifications, 8 to 9 pounds, with lots of creep. Not a very good trigger. They do not come with sights. I had to buy a scope and mounts to put on it, although you can buy them with open sights. The handguard that's on this is also not original. I can show you. It's just a quad rail, so I could put a bipod or something on it. But these guns, completely stock, are at the bottom of the AR platform budget, essentially. But they perform about as well as any of the others. So anyway, we'll shoot this a few times and see what kind of a group we can get out of it. Now the AR-15. Okay, so to review the target, the 1022 right here, about a 2-inch group from 80 yards, shooting off of a flimsy table with random ammunition from an entry-level gun. And that's about what a person can expect. The 308 is up here, 3 rounds of 308, again, an improvised rest, random ammunition, could definitely be cleaned up. And also shooter variables, different shooter, tighter group or looser group, hard to say. The 7mm right here, 2 shots together and then one about an inch away, that's pretty standard for that rifle, about an inch group at about 100 yards. And then the AR-15, I was shooting at this target. It's clearly not sighted in, but you can see by the group at about 80 yards with Remington ammunition, not the real cheap steel case stuff, about a 2 or 4 MOA gun. So there's our results. We'll go back and break it all down. Okay, takeaways from 4 budget rifles. In buying a rifle, any gun really, you want to figure out what your purpose is. What's the function of this rifle going to be? Are you entering into precision target shooting? Are you just getting a hunting gun? Are you wanting to plank and shoot some squirrels and rabbits maybe? The budget for each one of those will be different. A budget 22 may only be $250. A budget target rifle may be closer to $600, and a budget AR may be closer to $600. So first define your purpose, and that will define your budget. What's going to be the most important for you? And I'll get down so y'all can see me nice. What's going to be the most important for you? Fit and finish? Wringing the last little bit of accuracy out of the gun? You may have to decide which is more important. Although they may not be completely exclusive, you may have to decide, this one, I love the way it looks and the way it feels. I don't care that it's just a 2 MOA gun. Some people may be looking to add on extra parts and make it their own after they've bought it. And so they're looking for something that's easily customizable. So, also, the caliber that you're looking for. If you're looking for a 5.56, you know the kind of guns that you're going to be looking at to buy. If you're looking for a 7mm Remington Magnum, it's not available in all rifles. You may have to decide, I like the way the Browning fits, I like the Winchester, but the Browning is offered in the caliber I want. They're all reliable. At this point, every gun made, for the most part, is reliable. With a budget gun, you may need to break it in a little bit. Parts may be a little sticky, not polished. You may have noticed on film, I had trouble on the Savage smoothly feeding rounds into the chamber, where the Browning never has a problem. However, the bottom line on that is that they're all reliable at this point. So pretty much get the one that is going to fill the function that you need the best, the most, shoot the heck out of it, and make a plan for which one you're going to buy next. So anyway, hope this gave you a little bit of insight as to some average practical performance out of some average practical economy guns. Thanks, guys. Help support. We'll see you next time.